Clemency. Tinubu pardoned 70 drug lords. Dino Melaye. Former lawmaker Senator Dino Melaye has criticized President Bola Tinubu over the recent presidential clemency granted to some inmates. You can imagine you granted 70 drug lords. 70 of them. Do you know how many that is? Oh, you release them. Okay now. Alleging that among those pardoned were about 70 individuals convicted for drug-related offences. You can imagine. In a post on X on Sunday, Melaye described the action as unprecedented in history, claiming that no other government in the world had ever granted such large-scale pardon to convicted drug offenders. Yes, no, I've not heard it before in my life. Anywhere around the world that they will grant people that are have fight people before, people that are drug lords, people that are kidnappers, they will grant them clemency. Me Odori. I've never heard it before. Pardon granted 70 drug lords by President Tinubu is unprecedented in history. Checks have revealed that it has never happened in the history of the world. My advice to the president is to scrap the NDLEA. Exactly, because what's the use of NDLEA if they are going to work day and night to get people that are doing drugs arrested? And at the end of the day, you wake up one morning and you just release 70 of them. Just like that. That means their effort has gone to waste. Some of these people risk their life to catch drug dealers. Do you know how drug kingpin, how dangerous it is? Do you know how dangerous it is? And do you know that most of these people that they just got released, some of them probably will not have a forgiving spirit. Some of them will have personal vendetta against the people that came to arrest them. And what makes you think that these people will not go? I've heard it before. I've seen it before. Where somebody that you offended, that you wronged, or somebody sent you to prison, and then you come back from that prison. Do you know that person is not safe? The person that sent that person to prison, most of the time, in most cases, because that person will be like, you wrong me, lost one be, or you are the one that arrested me, or you are the one that did this. Then they come back and haunt those people. We watch movies. Some of the things that happen in movies is what happens in real life. People are like that. Imagine one or two of those drug lords will be like, that man that led the squad of people that came to arrest us, I'm going to deal with him. And they actually go ahead with it. Why are you releasing drug lords? He really needs to scrap NDLEA because there's really no need for it. So imagine, where do you expect those people to have morale to want to catch people that are doing drugs? Where would they get it from? Where would they get it from? This NDLEA that will break door and enter inside people's houses. So all of the people that they've arrested now, 70 of them are out there in the streets. And then you want them to be motivated to work. They will not. Kukuma legalize drug in the country now. Abi? Because what's the point? If you can release almost 70 of people that are doing drugs, release people that have killed somebody before, what's the point of having police or having DSS? Somebody will just wake up tomorrow morning and buy somebody and say, I will go and come back. Don't worry, when I get to prison, I will change my behavior. Before you know, they will grant me clemency. Abi, is that not what it is? His action has made a beautiful nonsensical of all the effort, I'm telling you, of the agency since inception, Melaye wrote. Daily Post report that President Tinubu recently granted a presidential pardon to 175 persons. The list included late environmental activist Ken Saruriwa, nationalist Abbas Macaulay, people that have died, Major General Mamman Vatsa and Miriam Sanda, who was sentenced to death for buying her husband, amongst others. Somebody buyed her husband, you release that. What do you think will happen to the family of the man that he bought? Those ones too, let's say that those ones too, they have somebody in their family that doesn't forgive and forget. That one self will say, lie, I no go agree. He will go to Miriam Sanda and do something to her. Okuba the plenty. Criminals just the plenty they go. And that one will say, if they can release her for buying my brother, me if I'll go and buy her, very soon they will release me too. Because I don't understand how they are thinking. Why would you release somebody that buys somebody? Why? Even if you're not going to do anything to her, if you're not going to sentence her to death, it's okay, but let her remain in prison. They're saying she has changed. Changed how? How? It is well. Sky Blue says, I believe they are working for him. Airline consultant said, how many people did President Tinubu pardon that will include 70 drug convicts? What's the difference between drug convict and 419? I learned Dino has a whole building in Abuja where hundreds trained IT 419 are making money for him. It's high time Dino be put on monitoring by DSS to know where he's making money to buy those Porsche car he's parading on the social media. So everything that he said now, it is the fact that, they should start monitoring the Melaye. Ali, we are not ready in this country, say. We are not ready. Olaitan says, terrible. Even that heartless girl that by her husband, you can imagine. Okike says, maybe his latest sidekick or the politician that fought for her name on the list. Nigeria is truly a crime scene. I'm telling you. Alexander says, Melaye is supposed to be also investigated for his connection with Hush Puppy, who was jailed in the US. Can he also explain the source of his ill-gotten wealth? He's supposed to be behind bar too. Somebody will say the truth. People will go and start looking for what is not and say he too, he has done this before. He too, he has done it before. It is well, It is well. Umar says Pharaoh Emilokon released his comrades to help him out to rig selection called election in 2027. Nigerians are fully on alert, far ahead of Pharaoh Emilokon. Samson Amalawa says it's really shameful of the effect this particular pardon will have before the international community. I'm telling you, because what is the assurance that these people will not go back to the crime they committed? We've seen a lot of people that they have released and they go back to the crime that they've committed before. It is well. Abdo Patrick says he freed his boys. That shows the type of leader we have. That is his field of study, and the drug business will soon start booming again more than before. Yes, now. Adele says Tinubu government has sent a message of healing and reconciliation to you all, unlike previous government that failed to heal wounds. Which yeye wound? I mean, they are opening wounds. Okay, what do you expect the family of the boy, of the man that was killed by the wife? You think it is healing? It is going to bring healing to them. Are you joking? Are you a joker? Some of them were jailed for working for him, so it's the opportunity to get them out. No be small thing. Chidi says, I will not pardon them. He's one of them and their patron. Video Dixon says, you need to know your class. Okay now. Godwin F. Young says, what's your problem, Dino? Somebody pardon him, boys and colleagues. What's bad there? The worst is about to fall Nigeria. Nigeria, we hate you. Akin says, big mouth prime time. Publicity seeking Dino. Keep your mouth shut. Who doesn't deserve second chance? There's people that do not deserve second chance. So let God give them second chance. But not like this. When they meet Baba God, let Baba God go and give them second chance, because I don't understand. Nobody who doesn't deserve second chance. So what's the assurance that they have really changed? Okay, now no wahala. Let's see how it goes. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.